Hello, we are live.
Hello,
Hi.
hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello. It's
How
me
are you?
again.
Yes, a long time not see you. How are
Yes.
you?
It's been good few weeks. Yes, it's been good few weeks. I'm fine, thank you, Lucrezia. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. How's the weather today in UK?
It's hot weather today. It's a really hot day, sunny. It's pretty much 30-degree in sunshine. I've got my fan with me today to cool me down because I'm melting, but I couldn't say no, not to attend today and have a bit of fun with everyone.
Of course, we will have fun like every time that we are together. We are the funny couple. My first live ever with Stamperia was with you 3 months ago.
So was mine, and I think we've done okay. So here we are. We're set for a good team together.
Of course we are. Hello everyone who's coming, who's joining us. Thank you so much. Hello Danka, Terry. Hello.
Hello,
Ciao.
everyone.
Ami. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Oh, that's
Omar. Thank you so much. You know what I'm thanking you for.
yes, for the link of the live.
Oh, hello,
So,
everyone.
hello
Hello,
Rosa.
Alexandra. Hello, Danka. Amanda. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining again.
Thank you, everyone. And of course, don't forget to like and share this live and every Stamperia live because this is the only way to win a fantastic pizza box that I will prepare for sure because I am the chef. So don't forget to like and share.
Definitely, yes. So please remember to do so. And you will be the lucky winner to grab absolutely amazing pizza box from Lucrezia.
Yes, Giovanni will announce the winner on Monday as always because last time that I was on Monday, I forgot to tell the pizza winner. Then I have to post the photos on our social media. Like, if you know this person, she's the winner, please.
Oh, bless. There's always full hands of work, isn't it?
Yes, you have to remember a lot of things. Hi,
Yes, definitely.
hello, Tamar.
Hello, Tamar. Hello, Terry.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Agnieszka. Cześć, Agnieszko.
Oh, perfect. Do you want to talk a little bit about your project that you're
Hey,
going to be
yes, I
doing?
can give you a little bit heads up. This is a project what I will be creating today.
Oh,
It's a mixed
okay.
media card what we will make today. I also will teach you how to make these bulky flowers, and you don't have to have any die cut machine or anything at all. You just will be using paper, ordinary paper. As you can tell, the project what I'm creating is a bit bulky. It's got dimension. We will be doing a bit of a stamping. We will be creating layers and layers. And you can send this card for your friend, for a family member. You've got plenty of space inside to write your message. And of course, at the back, it's also got a nice pattern paper from the journal collection, which is absolutely beautiful.
Perfect. And if our friends want to find you on social media, YouTube, wherever, can you tell us your channels, your names on the social media?
Absolutely. Feel free to follow me on my social media, subscribe to my channel as well. There's a plenty tutorials available on my YouTube channel, which is under Anna's Passion. You can find me also on Facebook page, which is Anna's Passion. And on Instagram, I am Anna Hubert01. So feel free to follow me, and I hope you will find something inspirational there. And if you have any messages, any questions, just drop me a message and I will be more than happy to go through and support you and explain things. Whatever your query will be, I'm there for you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Of course, they will be inspired by your channel, but also from your project that we, me while watching, that we will create together.
You will be pussycatting for me, Lucrezia.
Yeah, I will read the comments for you, the question, etc. So if you have questions for Anna, just write them down and I will read them for you. So,
Fabulous. Thank you.
Oh, also Tamara is saying I'm on Anna's social media. She posts amazing projects there. You absolutely have to subscribe.
Oh, thank you
Perfect.
so much, Tamara. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Yeah. Also, Sylvia is saying all your projects are amazing. Perfect.
Oh, thank you, Sylvia. So very
Okay.
kind of you. Awesome.
Perfect. So
Hello,
I
everyone. The people still joining. Hello, Susan.
yeah.
Hello, Laura. Hello, Alexandra. Catherine. Hello. Hello, my sister, crafty sister Isabella. She's there somewhere.
Oh,
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you are all made the time to be here with us today.
yes,
It's,
yes,
I
yes.
hope it's always inspiring and it's always a good fun.
Oh, of course, of course. For me, it's the best. I'm
Oh,
always having a lot of fun.
I couldn't have a better guest, I must say.
Always learning something.
Oh, cool. I'm super happy. I'm super happy to share my ideas, my funky style, I'll say, and I hope you all having a good time with me.
Of course. So, do you need sometimes to change the camera for your project? Because I can play a video.
Yeah, feel free to do so, and I'll switch the camera and we'll crack on with this.
Okay, perfect. So
Fabulous.
today's menu we have why not? Okay. See you in a while. Okay, Hannah, here we are.
Okay, here we are. We're all
Okay, okay.
ready.
Okay, I hope okay, the journal is ready. Okay. Maybe just a little bit up. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Okay. So let's just bring the project again so everybody will see from
Okay.
the different perspective. So this is what we have. We've got loads, a lot just, oh, that way. We've got loads of different elements here. We've got layers, we've got some scribbles, we've got stamping. There we go. So
So
inside
beautiful.
we have these 2 pages where you can write a message to your recipient, and at the back we also have a nice pattern paper. So without any further ado, we're going to start. Just put this aside. If you may
Perfect.
have any questions, anything what I need to clarify, then feel free to drop in a comment and Lucrezia will read it out to me.
Yes, right now they are only writing love the flowers. So awesome project.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. I'll teach you how to make these flowers, and they are super easy. They are super easy to make. Honestly, I promise you, you will love it, you will enjoy it, and you will make your own one in no time. Absolutely in no time. So what I'm starting with, I'm starting just grabbing a A4 cardstock. Mine is 220 GSM. You can use 160 GSM, whichever you have on hand, feel free to grab. And that's what you will be working on as a base today. I'm just gonna score my card just roughly there when I've got a mark. So this is gonna be my card base.
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. So I like to keep things very simple. There's no complication when I'm creating, and I'm not thinking too much. Overcomplicated projects, that's something what I don't do. So I hope it will be all clear and easy to follow. So there we go. We have our card base ready. The size of the card base is roughly 10 by 20 centimeters. It's a DL size. And we've got a panel as well. This is the panel what we will be using to create our bottom layer on our card. I just need to cut a little bit there to make it shorter. Like so. Okay. Okay, so we are good to go. We've got those ready.
Oh, perfect.
Now, if you want to be courageous, you can use any corner punch and punch out your edges. I mean, not edges, corners. That's something what I usually do. It looks more professional, let's say. And it's got that nicer look, I would say. So I'm just punching the corners out. There we go. We're good to go. Now it's about the time to choose the papers, what we will need for our card.
Oh, the difficult part.
I love your nails. Oh, thank you.
Yes, everyone is loving your nails. They're great.
I actually painted them yesterday, and I'm doing them myself at home.
Oh,
I don't go anywhere. I'm doing them myself at home. I've got the lamp, UV lamp, because I'm using the Semi-Lac nail varnish. So I think I'll go for this one. This one's super beautiful, super beautiful. And I will use this page because I will be adding more stamping and I will be adding more interest to these pages. So I would like to go something kind of interesting, but easy enough to work with. I will not work on this page. This is going to be at the back. So I will be working on this side. This romantic collection journal is absolutely gorgeous. First time I saw this collection, I had to wait for the shop to actually get it in stock. And once I had a chance, I purchased, and also kindly Lucrezia sent one to me as well. So I'm over the moon having those beauties available. Thank you so much.
I sent you a pizza box with the entire collection inside. Yes, I remember.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for all the amazing projects that you have created with that pizza box.
Oh, thank you. It was such a pleasure. And I'm always happy to share my funky ideas, what to do, how to use the project. I'm trying to look on the things from the different perspective, not just being like, you know, a very ordinary, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that there. Just need to bring my trimmer again so I can cut the papers for the card. Okay, what I like to do, I like to leave a white margin around the base. I think this is extra interest to your card, and it looks nicer, really. It's got like a kind of frame. Okay, so we are here and we are here. I'm not measuring anything with the ruler. I'm just with the eyeball and just add it to the base and just cut it like that. Okay, here we are. We are here.
Great.
This paper is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yes, it's a really nice collection. It's one of the best sellers.
Really? Oh, no wonder, because it is really gorgeous, really gorgeous. We need more collection in this style. Absolutely lovely, romantic, very delicate.
Oh yes. I think also for weddings, it's a really beautiful, beautiful papers, etc. For weddings, really, 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 really beautiful.
Absolutely. It's just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So this is what we have so far. The way what I also like to do with the papers, I like to distress the edges. So I'm just gonna grab scissors and just gonna roughly go on the edges and distress them a little bit. There we go, without much thinking. There we go. You don't have to be super precise with that. For me, it makes a big difference when the edges is distressed. They're not so straight, they're not so bland. They have that extra character in my eyes.
This sound for me is so relaxing every time that you artists are distressing the corners, the edges. For me, it's so relaxing. This sound.
Nice. Oh, hello, my sister. Hello, Isabella.
We have also David. Hi David. How are you?
O, hi Dawid. Cześć Dawid. Dziękuję, że przyszedłeś. Bardzo mi miło. Dziękuję. Pozdrawiam wszystkich oglądaczy, wszystkich moich fanów z Polski. Bardzo dziękuję, że jesteście.
Oh, because you are both from Poland.
Yes, David is from Poland. He's an awesome friend. We do keep chat from time to time when we are both free on. And yeah, he's an amazing artist as well. Okay, there we go. So we have those ready. So without much thinking, we can just stick those on the card base, and then we will move on to the top part. So
Perfect.
we've got this covered. And of course, I'm following Tamar with losing elements around your desk, and I just was searching for my glue.
Another Bermuda triangle.
Yes, extra forte. We're using extra forte glue. If anyone needs the code, is DC07GN. Extra forte is really good glue. It has good adhesive and it also dries clear. So if you want to add like extra elements and you don't want the glue to be visible, that's the glue to go. Definitely, that's the glue to go. There we go. So we have this bit in the center.
Tamara is saying, you are my twin.
Yes, Tamara, I'm your twin. We can be a little bit courageous as well. We can punch the corners here as well. And I'll tell you in a minute why, in a second why. You can punch the corners in your paper here, like so. And you don't stick in the corners, so you've got a gaps to sling another piece of paper. For example, if you want to write a message for your recipient in white. Okay, so you're just gonna use a white cardstock. There we go. Obviously, that's got to be cut to the size, but that's the idea. There we go. You don't have to, but that's just an extra tip for you to take away and maybe try it if you fancy. There we go. Now we can add another piece of paper here. There we go.
Danka is saying, many tips in just a minute.
You're most welcome, Danka. I'm here to share all the ideas with you all, and I hope you will take away, grab the inspiration and create something with the tips I'm sharing. with you all, my beautiful friends, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here to supporting each other. We all learn from each other, and the crafty community is the best community you could ever imagine to join. So if you're not in a crafty community yet, you have to put your feet and hand into it.
Of course.
And I'm sure you will love it. Okay, so we have this ready. We can put that aside and we can start concentrating on the top of the card, and we can start having a bit of a fun now. Oh, well, if I can find the, I've dropped the, never mind, I've dropped the lid for my glue somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. See, Tama, I'm not on your, I'm not alone. You are my sister too, so we're both having fun with losing bits and bobs. There we go. So now we're gonna move on to making these beauties. We're gonna move on to making these beauties, and the steps are super simple. Absolutely super simple. All you need to do, you just need to grab a little bit of a scrap cardstock pieces and just draw the type of flowers you want to create. So this is my idea to create the flowers with that. So as you can see, I all still have a line, so I just divided into 8 elements and then just draw the petals like so, and then the smaller one.
Okay.
Okay, so it's super simple. And then I'll show you a little twist how you can create a dimension on it and how you can create a nice center as well. Like I said, nothing complicated there. And also we will create a white flower, which is this one. And this is the, let's say, my what do you call it? I've lost the word though.
Petal?
Yes, that's
Okay.
the one. Okay, so we are good to go. So I'm gonna just grab a piece of white cardstock, and at the same time I will be working with a bottom layer from my front card. So for this fun, I will grab the Allegro paint, which is F shade, and I've got Cal 106 if anyone needs the code. There we go. So what we're doing, we're just squirting a little bit on the mat. Then I'm reaching for another one, Turtle Dove, which is Cal 22.
Okay.
Allegro range.
Danka is asking if you are using some kind of papers or for flowers you can use every kind of paper.
You can use any kind of paper. You can work with ordinary cardstock, but it has to have some weight to it, because obviously when you apply the mediums, it gets softer and it's easy to get damaged. So if you go for 160 GSM cardstock weight, that will be just perfect. And you can go for anything above that. You can also work and create flowers with watercolor paper. It's entirely up to you, but you have to just bear in mind it has to have some weight for the mediums to take as well. So it obviously will not fall apart. It will just, because obviously when you add in mediums, the paper gets softer. So you just have to bear that in mind.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. And we also have a little bit fun with Oreo Parletto spray, which is super cool one. The code for this one, if anyone needs, is KAQ021.
021. Okay, thank you.
Whoa, it's really cool. So without much thinking, I'm just gonna spray directly on my panel like so. We're gonna add a bit of a drips like that. Why not? And this is what I will do as well with the panel, which will go as a bottom layer for my card. Oh, don't want to spray. Oh, come on. Yes, it's working now. Here we go. So we've got some kind of a pattern. You don't have to overthink, and you're just having fun. You're enjoying using mediums. I'm going to add a bit of water for my Allegro paints as well. And I'm going to use a brayer. Now, there's two different ways what you can do with this paint like that. You can use a brayer and bray it up onto your card, or you can just mix it around and then just dip it, your paper, into your mixed paint. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. So I'll show you both tricks. Now, with working with the brayer, you create a super cool texture. There we go.
Oh, nice.
So that's something what you're achieving using a brayer. Now, if you dip your paper into your paints, like so, then you can just smush it around. There we go. So you also have texture, but it looks different. And I'll show you a little bit close up what's the difference. So that's with the brayer. It's kind of like lines. And this one is like a marble effect. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, marble effect. There we go. So we've got this there. It looks a little bit messy, but don't worry about it. We will clean everything and everything comes together nicely. Don't panic, don't worry, everything is under control.
And also, you using your fingers to paint, it's your thing.
Oh yes, I can't live without working without my fingers. I have to put my fingers into it. That's me. That's me. I have to use my fingers. Some people saying it's a bit messy. It's a bit something what they wouldn't do, but I don't mind. I'm having a good fun with painting with fingers.
Oh yes.
There we go. So we have our panel ready, and this is what we will be using to create the flowers. So that's what we need first. So we need a kind of a background from the colors what we chose to have for the flowers, and then we can dry that and create the flowers. So I'm going to just use my heat gun to dry that. It might be a little bit louder, but I hope you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry. I will read the comments while you are drying your papers, so don't worry.
Okay, that will be great. So let's do that.
Perfect. Okay. Also, Tamari saying it's not the same without finger painting. Yes, I remember from my first live together with Anna that she was like, "Oh, I love painting with fingers," and so from the first live, I knew that this is her thing. So every time we have the live together, I'm always like, "Anna, your thing, you're painting with fingers." Always like this. And then Monica, who's saying messy is good. Feel the textures. Yes, true. Rosario, who liked and shared. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Remember to like and share if you want to win our pizza box. And of course, what about our new collection? Have you ordered them? Are you planning to buy them? Let me know in the comments all your thoughts about our new collection. And of course, we are still organizing our offline classes. So if you want to have a class in your hometown, in your country, just write to marketing at Stamperia, kft.com. And we will try to organize something in your city, in your country. Just let us know. We are putting together groups of people to organize these offline classes. So let us know. Let me check. Okay, she's just right. Okay, Agnieszka, who is saying, I have to have dirty hands, but that's not applying to crafting. Okay. For me, the same when I'm cooking. When I'm doing meatballs, I have to cook with my bare hands. Trini, who say bonitos fondos. Yes. Hi Cindy! Hi, hello, how are you? Sorry I'm late, internet is down, so I'm on my phone, couldn't miss it. Yes, but you can rewatch us, of course. Okay, Anna, here we are.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Cindy. Good to see you. Hello, sweetheart. So I'm just gonna draw my flowers. There we go. So you don't have to be super precise with that, because when you will be working with each petal, it doesn't have to have that special, you know, it doesn't have to be just so perfect, put it that way. No, I when I'm creating flowers, my flowers, they are never perfect to like, because the flowers, they're not perfect, aren't they? It's a nature creation, so they have to have a bit of a funky look in them.
Nice.
There we
A little
go.
bit of shadows.
Yeah, here we go. I'm nearly there. I'm not gonna take long with that. Here we go. Oh, I found this word what I was looking in my head. Template. So this is your template.
Oh, yes.
This is your template. There we go. And you can keep those, and you can create as many flowers with different colors, whatever you want. I've already prepared the little ones for the center. I'm just going to cut these two out, so it will not just be just too long for you to watch me cutting all those. So I just save the time with getting two ready aside. If anyone's got any question, then by all means, Lucrezia will read it
I
out.
will read them.
Awesome.
Also, Cindy is saying Anna has videos to make flowers. They are wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. I hope you enjoyed the roses, what I posted roughly 2 weeks ago, I think. They are super easy roses. The easiest roses I ever made.
Oh, nice.
The easiest roses I've ever made. Because roses, technically, they are not easy flowers to make, because they have dimension, they have this a bud opening and all. But the tutorial what I've recorded for the roses is just super, super simple. So anyone who's a beginner will definitely be able to do roses following the steps from my tutorial.
Perfect. Tamar is saying that you are the queen of flowers.
Thank you, Tamar. That's so very kind of you. Thank you. There we go. So we've got one layer right there. Almost right there. There we go. Just need to cut my last one. There we go. Now, with creating flowers, you can also work with foamiran, but working with foamiran, you need to add a little different colors to foamiran, because working with water-based mediums, it will be difficult for them to actually keep the color on. So you have to like reach out for a kind of permanent, for example, inks or stuff like that. But yeah, I've got plenty of ideas on my channel. If anyone fancy to check it out, then I will just repeat it again. It's Anna's Passion.
Yes.
So feel free to find me there.
We have a question for you. To
Yep.
do the roses, do we need a cutter? Alexandra is asking.
Yes, you need a cutter. Yes, you need a cutter. You need a die cut machine, and you need a dies. However, if you wish to create your own template using, for example, a piece of paper, cut it out, and then draw it on your, for example, even paper, you can make roses from the paper, and I have a tutorial with paper roses on my tutorial, then that is absolutely available. That is absolutely thing to go. Okay, so now Don't scream, but this is what the process we need to shape our petals. So what we're doing, we're grabbing all the petals together like so. We're just squashing our petals, and then we're gently rolling like that.
Oh.
And I'm mainly concentrating at the edges of the petals. There we go. That's the effect what I'm aiming for. There we go.
Oh, okay.
And then you gently need to unfold each petal, but be gentle, don't tear anything, because working with paper is not as flexible as you can think, because paper is easy to be torn. So just be gentle. Take your time with it. You don't have to rush. There we go. So that's what we have so far. Okay. So is anyone actually creating today with me, or everybody's just watching and learning?
That's a good question. Let's see what they will answer to us. I was looking for your channel on YouTube so I can post the link on the comments. So Anna's Passion.
Anna's Passion, yes.
Yeah.
What I'm doing now, I'm just rolling each petal in my fingers like so. So I'm just making a crease in the center. There we go, like so. And then just roll it like that.
Okay, I found the video of the roses. I will post it in the comments.
Fabulous.
Yes, Anna's YouTube channel. Okay.
Thank you, Lucrezia.
Oh, don't worry.
So if anyone wants to see the tutorial and follow the steps, I hope you will get inspired and you will create some of roses. There we go. So this is what we're aiming for. Now we can add a little bit of a texture to our petals, and for that we can just use a black liner. So we can just draw a couple of lines like so without much overthinking. They don't have to be super perfect. There we go. So this is what we are aiming for. That's what we get. Okay. Now you can draw the lines before you start creasing your petals. It's entirely up to you, whichever order you will do that. I'm giving you tips in both ways is possible and is achievable. So there we go. We can just start working on the second, the third, and the fourth all together. As you can see, I'm not super precise. I'm just loosely drawing the lines. Here we go.
Perfect. Everyone is saying that they are watching and learning.
Oh, cool. Thank you. That's super encouraging. That's super kind. Thank you. And I hope it will be a good inspiration to take away and try your imagination and try the tips from me to create something in the same order as I am showing today. There we go. So we have those ready. Now we can just shape our petals. So we're grabbing all of them together like so without much thinking. So we're just squashing them like that and just rolling the ends of the petals like so. There we go. So that's what we have. Hello from Portugal. Hello, Anna. Hello. Thank you for joining. I managed to check some comments.
Yes. Oh, there is Crafty who is translating the comments in Spanish, and also she's translating your tutorial from English to Spanish. She's great. Yes, we have many translators in the comments. We are really lucky. So, and she translated a comment by Trini, and it says, Anna, how beautiful it is to see create such a beautiful flower from a simple cardboard.
Yes, absolutely. You just need a little bit of imagination and you can do anything, whatever you like. The imagination, is unpredictable.
Yes.
There we go. So we can work on this larger layer now. And we're doing exactly the same thing. We're just rolling in our fingers like so. There we go. I'm going to say hello to our Russian friends, if there are any Russian friends. Здравствуйте, други.
Здравствуйте, друзья! Здравствуйте!
Здравствуйте. Но я очень рада, что вы пришли поучить today with me.
Да, наверное.
I'm not perfect in Russian, but I hope that makes sense and you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, Anna said that she's so happy that you jumped in to learn something all together.
Oh, cool. Thank you, LUCREZIA.
Yeah, I still remember something from my master.
Yes, it's been a while since I've learned in Russian, and since I spoke in Russian. It's just like behind the clouds, but some things are coming back though. So whatever I remember, it's always good.
Yeah, my jolly phrase, it's always saying things like, да, я изучала, когда я была в университете, да.
That's too fun. Oh, that's too fun.
This is my phrase. I said, yes, I've studied Russian when I was at university, and just to give the sensation that I still remember something, but still I need to practice more the language.
So do I. I need some reminder though, because I'm not that good though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I will start studying again the language. When I go back to Italy, I will take some books from unis and I will start studying again the words, etc.
Just to refreshing though. Okay, so now for the center of our flowers, we can use this beautiful mold, and we can just use the center of that flower. It has that beautiful center with the little tiny flower there. So this is what I've been using for my flowers. If anyone needs the code for this mold, it's K3PTA430. And I was using soft clay to do the centers for the flowers. This is my product to go. I love this product. Soft clay, it's like a paper. It doesn't have any weight. It's really light. So your project is not overloaded. It's not super heavy. So that's something what I really love and enjoy, and I will recommend you to have as well.
Nice.
Okay. So that's what we have. So we have center like this. Yeah, camera focus. Here we go. So as you can tell, I've made a little dots as well around. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. A little dots around it. So you just have that little extra interest there. Oh, now we're in focus.
Yes, we are in focus.
Oh, I need that clay. Yes, Agnieszka, you do need that clay because it's really super, super, super cool. And it also dries quite quick. You just leave it for like 12 hours and it's pretty much good to go. Okay, so we can just stick our flower together. So I'm just gonna use extra water to do that. And as you can see, I'm not much thinking. I'm just adding a bit of a glue there in the center, and by the time the glue is setting, I will add a bit of a texture. I will highlight the texture on my center, and for that I'm reaching for Earth Allegro paint, and I'm painting with the finger, of course.
Of course.
Of course, I can't leave without painting without fingers. Obviously, if you want to be super precise, then you can use a brush. Then by all means, the choice is absolutely yours, guys. But I like to paint with my fingers. There we go. So this is what we have. That's our center ready. It has the texture highlighted. It's nicely visible. That's what we have. Let me just clean my hands quickly, and we can just move on and stick the flower together. Okay, so we can just put that in center like so. Now we can just, now when you're sticking the layers together, make sure the petals not overlapping, so that way the flower will have that extra dimension, will be full. It will not be just you know, like layer after layer. So that way the details will be nice visible. There we go. And then we can just lift our petals a little bit so the flower will have nice dimension. So that's what we have so far. Then we can stick third layer on like so. And as you can see, the extra water dries fairly quick, so you don't have to overthink it. There we go. You are good to go. Your flower is done. Here we go. So how was that?
Beautiful. Oh, really? Great.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about the way of making flowers like this? Okay.
For example, Peppy is saying queda preciosa. She is saying that it's beautiful, that your flower is really pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're gonna make a white flower. So for the white flower, we need 5 layers. And again, you need some kind of a template. So I just sketched it on a piece of paper like so. That's my template. And this is what I've used and cut out for this flower. So again, we're just gonna create a bit of a dimension to our petals. We're gonna just shape our petals in the same order. So I'm just putting all the petals together and just rolling in my fingers like so, without much thinking. There's not much complication there. Anyone can do it. And I promise you, if you've never done the flowers, that's something to go. That's something to start with. And I'm sure you will fall in love with making flowers. Okay, so we're just unfolding each petal. Again, we're that gentle with each petal, because as I said, flower is not as paper is not as flexible as the other kind of mediums, let's call mediums, to work with for making flowers. There we go. So we have petals ready, and as you can see, some of the petal ends, they bent like this, some of them a bit more creasy, some of them a little bit finer, but you don't have to worry about it, because when you stick layer after layer, your flower will have a nice dimension and each petal will have a different character. So that's what I like about making flowers. Okay, so we can just crack on and create all the 4 other layers in the same order. Lovely flower, Annette saying. Thank you, Annette. Thank you.
Yes, they are loving them. They are saying that they are totally doable and easy, but still beautiful. So you are giving them really great tips to get beautiful flowers in a very simple way.
Yes, like I said, I don't like to overthink. I don't like complicated project. That's something what's not for me, and that's something what I don't find interesting, in my opinion. I like to have things straightforward and, you know, simple enough to follow. Here we go. So we're on the last.
Oops.
There we go. We're just unfolding the layers. Okay.
Oh, Susan is saying there is a lot of love in your flowers, one of a kind, by hand stunning, stunning. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, dear. I'm super happy you like it. Now, if you want to add extra interest to your petal, then by all means use your fingers and you can just roll the edges of your petals like so. So you create extra interest to them like so. There we go.
Okay.
Nothing really complicated, to be honest. I really enjoy making flowers and I hope you will fall in love with making them too.
Cindy is asking, can you wet the paper also to make it more playable?
Yes, you can, but then you will need the drying process and the paper will be more softer. So you have to be more gentle when you are actually playing with each petal. So you have to bear that in mind. If you're not spraying the water on your paper, then the paper is easier, in my opinion, to work on because it's not that easy to tear. When you wet the paper, it's more softer and it's you have to be just basically more gentle with it. But yeah, definitely you can spray the water. The tip what I'm sharing today is without using water, and this one is just perfect for beginners. So like I said, if anyone never done any flowers, this is the one to start with for sure. I might have some more other ideas maybe in the another time, how to make different paper flowers matching the beautiful collections from Stamperia. Then we can use different technique as well. Then there we go.
Perfect.
Anyone have any question, then just drop
No,
me.
they are just giving you a lot of compliments. Alexandra is saying, fantastic the way you work. Then
Oh,
we
thank you.
have we have Trini who is saying in Spanish that that in real life things are not perfect, so it's nice that the petals are all different.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree with that because in nature you never found a perfect flower. Each flower has a little bit like maybe a petal a little bit standing different way. It's not super roundy, for example. So yeah, that's what I like about
Mhm.
flowers.
And then we have Beatrice Creations. She wrote in French and she's saying that your flowers are incredible.
Oh, thank you. So now what we need to do, we just need to shape a little bit center of our layers. And for that, I'm just using embossing tool and embossing mat, and I'm just rolling in the center. So that way my petals will get lifted up. So I can build nice dimension in my flower. Now, if you don't have these tools, then by all means, don't worry about it. You can just shape it in your fingers like so. It's also achievable. Don't worry, don't panic if you don't have super tools around you. Okay, now we're good to go with that. We can just work on this center. So again, I'm using this piece from soft clay and I'm gonna just highlight the texture again, playing with my fingers. Why not? It's super fun playing with fingers. There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
Okay, so we are good to go. Now I'm not really stressing about little paints left on my fingers because then when we will be working with each layer, then maybe some paint will transfer to our flower and our petal, and that way our flatter will be more vintagey, will have the extra funky look. So again, I'm adding extra water to my flower. There we go. So you're just adding a little bit of a glue in center like so. You don't have to be super stressing about that. Okay, so let's see. There we go. That's my middle. And again, I'm going in the direction so the petals not overlapping. So that way my flower will have a nice dimension. And this is what we have so far. Super simple, super easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can just build the layers after layers. Here we go.
Okay, I am posting in the comments also your Instagram link page.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
Yes,
If anyone wants
the
to.
link to your page. Yes, so they can find you also on Instagram.
Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you.
Here,
Now our flower is ready, right? Okay, focus. Here we go. So that's our
oh,
flower. Simple enough, right? Simple enough, and you have a beautiful flower matching the collection, right?
yes.
Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Okay. So now we have a funky time. We're gonna play on this bit now, and I will just cut the paper as well. I don't know if I marked this one already or not, but I will do that right now. Okay, so now I will just add to the top of a layer for my card as well. Just cut that into size like so. Okay, so quickly grab my creamer. I hope you guys enjoying the process and I'm not boring you too much now.
No, they are sending a lot of love, a lot of beautiful comments to you.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Maria was asking, "Hi Anna, could you use the Stamperia paper from the collection, or is it too thick for flowers?"
Yes, absolutely. You can use the paper from the collection to use your to create your flowers. I mean, it's 190 GSM, so it's a perfect paper to work with. However, you can create your own colors. For me, this pattern paper is too good to create flowers with. That's my opinion. Sorry.
Oh, but it's okay. That's great.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, when we've got those elements ready, we're gonna create a little bit of a texture for our papers, and I'm reaching for this stamp set. I believe this one is from Passion Collection, and this code is WTKCC197 if anyone wants it. So I'm just gonna add a bit of a stamping, and I'm not super precise with my stamping. I'm just stamping here and there, here and there. I'm not transferring full image of my stamp. If you want to be super precise with stamping, then by all means use your acrylic block or stamping platform and stamp away. I never do that. I only create a little bit of a interest that way. And I'm working with the archival ink, so I'm just gonna stamp here and there, here and there. There we go. And I'll give you a bit of a close-up in a minute to see what the difference the stamping make to your pattern paper, and for the background you create in yourself as well. It's super cool. Okay, so as you can see, we've got focus, there we go. So as you can see, we've got a nice pattern going on our paper. There we go, focus. Okay, and we have the same going on here on the background what we just created. Here we go. And because it's very irregular, in my opinion, this is very interesting. It's not super precise, it's not super perfect.
Pepe is saying divino.
Divino, what does that mean?
That is beautiful, like in a very heavenly way. We have the same word in Italian, because Pepe, tú eres de España, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we have our Spanish speaker friends.
Nice, nice. So we're stamping away. There we go. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, what the difference the stamping makes to our pattern paper. Also is beautiful on the background, but we have extra interest happening.
Oh,
And
nice. Yes.
this is something what I really enjoy in my creations, when there is irregular stampings here and there, here and there. We go. Okay, so we are good with the stamping. All I need to do now, I just need to have a little bit of a layer happening here as well. Okay, I just can use the scissors for that. Why not?
Monica is saying a great background build up.
Yes, thank you. So you can just stretch your imagination a little bit and go outside the box. You don't have to just stay with the paper what you already have. You can just be more courageous and just add extra interest to it. Now you can go and do some, for example, white splatters. Why not? Shall we do that? If you like, we can do that, and we can just do that. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
The imagination, it's your limit.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so we have a little bit of things happening on our papers as well. They are super, super beautiful when they are printed, but you can also add extra interest to them as well. There we go. And in the craft world, nothing is wasted, so we have a little leftovers from the paper what we've cut out. So I can just cut those like that, and we can just create a little interest and build the layers using those elements. So we can just do that. Now you can cut it into the size like that. You don't have to be super precise with this. It is entirely up to you. Whatever your heart's telling you to do, then feel free to grab that piece of paper and create with. Why not? I always like to keep the leftovers from the papers, because you can use them in creating extra layers and dimension for your project. And Belinda was saying yesterday that creating dimensional project is expensive for posting. I absolutely agree with that. I never had a chance to post my craft as a normal, like a letter postage. Is always end up with like a parcel price. But I don't mind paying extra, because that gives me pleasure that the recipient will receive the nice dimensional project, and I hope will appreciate and will enjoy it.
Perfect.
Okay, so what we need to do now, I'm gonna just distress those elements a little bit, so it will have a little bit of a character, and we can just start building layers and stick our flowers as well. And I also will turn my hot glue, so it will be quicker for me to stick the elements together. Oops. Okay, now. So, how are we guys doing? Are we enjoying this? Is anyone creating? I don't think anyone actually said they are creating. I think everybody's watching, and I hope they're learning something, my beautiful crafty friends.
Yeah, yes. Everyone was saying like, oh, I'm watching and learning, and then tomorrow I will try creating and doing. So they are just watching today. They are just
Awesome.
learning.
Awesome. Don't forget, you can always go back to Stamperia channel, because this video will be there available, so you can always rewatch this live stream today, and you can pause it at your own moment, wherever you need to stop, and you can just work along wherever you feel.
Oh yes, you can see you can watch our lives on YouTube, on Facebook, and also on Twitch. That is like a new kind of YouTube that the younger generations are using for video games, etc. But this social media it's also great for tutorials and crafting, of course. So we are streaming our videos also there.
Nice. So that's like a new platform now.
Yes, yes. I
Oh,
think that it was created together with Amazon, something like that. So
okay.
Amazon, it's there near Twitch. So
Okay. Nice. Not
yes.
heard of this one yet, so I definitely will have to go and check it out.
Hmm.
Nice. Good to know. Thanks for the heads up.
And Danka is saying we are just dreaming while learning.
Oh, thank you, Danka. Thank you. So,
Also, Cora is saying I learned a lot today.
oh, that's super great. Thank you. That's super great. That's my ideas useful, and you're taking some tips away, and I hope you will use them in your own creation, because that's what we're all here for, to support
Mhm.
each other, to learn from each other.
Yeah. Oh, Monica is working. She said, I am cutting elements for new project and watching you.
Oh, awesome. Which collection are you working with?
She's saying, is never too late for crafting.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Never too late.
Great.
Okay, so I think we are good to go now. I think I'm going to just add a little bit of a dark edges to my elements, like so. And as you can see, I'm not super precise with ink, and I'm just directly using my ink pad for it. Now, if you're scared you're going to make a mess, then you can use the sponge and a blending tool, and you can just work that way. I'm just not paying so much attention to it. I like when the elements have a little bit of a grunginess in them and the edges are highlighted. There we go. So that's what I like in my creations. There we go.
And another Monica is saying, oh my, this is so inspirational. I have not played with paper this way in a long time, especially flowers and designer paper.
See? See? That's super great to hear that it was super inspirational. Thank you
Yes.
super much. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start building the composition of those elements now. I'm just gonna bring the original project what I've made. There we go. So this is the element what I've just created for the layers. I'm gonna use some cheap die cuts, and I also will use camera in focus. Come on, please, camera focus. There we go.
Okay.
Can you see that details there? I'll show you what they're made with.
Okay, perfect.
So we have this texture plate. Beautiful script. The mold code is K3PTA 561. And I've played with this absolutely incredible cream paste to create my elements for this card. So when you leave it for like 24 hours, you can peel it off from your plate, and it's very flexible. You can do anything, whatever you like with this.
Oh, nice.
See, it's very flexible. It's like I don't know how to say it, but it's really cool. It's like a spongy wave.
Yeah.
I wouldn't compare it to the stone paper, because stone paper you can't tear it, but this one is super cool project to have in your stash. So there we go. That's a tip for you guys. Another tip.
We have a question. Alexandra is asking if the ink is permanent.
Yes, the ink is permanent. If you don't want to use the permanent ink, you can use the, for example, pigment ink. However, considering the weather, it's warm now, and the drying process, it will be a little bit longer. Plus, if your hands intend to be sweaty, then obviously you can smudge the ink a little bit, and you can create a little bit of a fingerprint on your project, and that's something what I would not recommend to do. So I would recommend the permanent ink for that.
Okay, perfect.
So what we're doing now, we can just tear a little bit of this beautiful texture like so, and we will be sticking those in the in between the layers of our project on our card. And I also will pick some die cut elements to go as well. The code is DFLDC34 if anyone wants it. And we've got 37 pieces in this pack, which is plenty to choose and play with. Remember today, yeah, that's a really nice quote. I might actually go for that. Oh, we've got beautiful vintage cloth as well.
It's very difficult to choose only one. In fact, you're choosing many.
Yeah. Oh, these elements, they are super cool. Oh, I think I'm gonna. This one's super cute, cute. Oh, like I said, this collection stole my heart. Once I saw this collection, I could not wait to have that and play with. So, okay, so we have some elements. What I think I will be using. I just need to debate which one I will be using. I think this one may be a little bit too small for my elements to put on together. I think this one will match nice. Yes, I'll go for this one. Okay, this one's for next time. This one's for next time. Okay, so we're gonna start sticking elements together, and like you see, I like to have a bit of a dimension in my project, so I always use like a foam tape or foam squares, or even pieces of chipboards, for example, left over of the chipboards. Never throw them away. You can also use them and create dimension as well for your project. So in craft world, nothing is wasted, guys. Please remember that. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna just add extra fort as well for extra adhesive, so my card will not fall apart and it will last and last and last. There we go. So we have that, and I'm gonna add a bit of a foam tape here as well. Why not? Because we like layers, like I said. I'm struggling with not dimensional project. I just never know where to stop. I just never know where to stop. But yeah, that's what I do anyway. Okay, so we have that ready. I think we can stick this one here like so. So maybe just use a bit of a hot glue for that. Now, when you're using hot glue, don't press your element to go flat. When you leave it like this, the glue will set and you still will have nice dimension between the elements. Okay, there we go. So now we can just tackle our elements between the layers. Oh, okay, I like that there. So as you can see, it's coming on super quick. You don't have to overthink. You just got a couple of elements ready to go, and you can create a nice dimensional project. You don't have to just, you know, be super precise with anything. It's just a little bit of imagination, and that's what you really need, to be honest.
Yes, for sure.
There we go. So we can just maybe add these here. Oh, yes, I like it there. And then we can tackle a little bit of a script in between as well. Maybe not this element, but maybe this one. Oh, yes. Take a look. How cute is this? Okay. Okay. So let's just stick this together. So a little bit of the glue. There we go. That will go there. Okay.
The effect is really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you
Really,
so
I
much.
really like it.
Thank you so much. Always happy, and it's my pleasure to be here to share my ideas. Thank you so much for invitation,
Oh,
girls.
thank you.
Thank you so much for invitation. I must say I'm very tight with time, but when I'm free, I'm always easy to negotiate the time. I'm tight.
No, but it's totally fine. Don't worry. We are enjoying our time. We are creating something all together. We are chit chatting, so it's perfect. Not to
Yes.
worry about the time.
It's the best time to actually be live and creating and inspiring and sharing the cool ideas, and this is just the best, really, that we have this support for each other in this
Mhm.
crafty community. It's really super important these days.
Oh, absolutely. It's really, really great.
Yes, absolutely.
We are really lucky in this community because our community is full of love, like a real family. No hate. So I hope that everything will be like this forever in this community.
Yes, that is definitely the best thing to have. The crafty communities is really super awesome, and as you said, not hate. It's really important that we not go over and making anyone sad or anything like that. We have to stay supportive, stay positive. That's what is the nicest thing to do, really.
Of course, yes. And our friends in the comments, they are loving your project. Annette is saying it's looking very expensive.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so now we have a couple of things to stick as well. I think this flower actually speaking to me to be sticking there. Yes, definitely. You go in there. You found your home, my little flower. There we go. And I like this clock. However, I've got clock there, so you come in for next time. You come in for next time. Okay. Now, what we need a bit of a string. We need a bit of a string to create the bow. Okay. Now, if you don't want to create a bow for your card, then by all means you don't have to. It's not essential, but that's something what I like to do. So I'm just gonna create a bow from the string. This is just a ordinary butcher string, if anyone wants in. So the butcher string doesn't have to be used only for the meat, guys. Can be used for craft
Also for crafting.
purpose as well. Yes, can be used for craft purpose as well. Why not? You have to step out of your comfort zone and think about the different usage for the things. Okay, so we have this there. We can just stick it here. Okay, and the next one can go maybe there.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we have a nice bow there. Now we can just start putting our flowers, and because the paper is soft because we work with the paper in our fingers, it's not as hard for us to actually fold it like this. So it will have extra look, extra dimension to it, and it will not be just flat as its own. Here we go. So we can just add the flower like that. Now let me just bring the project. If you see what I mean, if you add two flowers like this, one bend and the other one goes between, it have nice composition. So it's easily achievable.
Oh, great.
So I hope you've got tips from me and you have some clues and ideas of what you can do with your flowers. You just don't need to be super like working in ordinary way, let's say. You can just step out of your comfort zone and experiment a little bit. And as you can see, I'm not sticking this flower flat. I'm purposely sticking the flower in the bit of an angle, so it like coming between the other two. There we go. So that's what the purpose was. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Add this last bit there. Okay, so we have lots of layers, we have lots of elements picking through between layer and layer. There we go. And that's why I enjoy in my creations. And of course we can just go and stick our composition, our base, what we've created on the cardstock, what we have, our card base. And for the final touches, of course, I wouldn't be myself if I would not add a bit of a bling bling. I'm sorry, I am a bling person. I have to have a bling going on my cards or other projects too.
Some sparkles.
Absolutely. Yes, glamour sparkles. I fall in love with this product. I absolutely love it. I have to have them all because they are super awesome.
I'm so happy that you like them.
Super awesome. Thank you for sending me those goodies. They are super yummy. I love it. So I will be playing with a silver glamour sparkle today. The code is K3GGS05 if anyone wonder. Beautiful. Bling to your project. Okay. Yes. And I will add a bit of a glossy gel to stick my elements. Now, you can use extra forte as well. However, when you add it directly from your bottle, then it will be difficult for you to smooth it around. It's easier for me to use a gloss gel with a brush. And then it will be even in areas where I need the gel to be, to hold my glamour sparkle. So I'm just going to reach for the brush. There we go. So I'm just going to dip it into the jar and just add in places like so. As you can see, I'm not super precise. Least precise is better. And then I will sprinkle the glamour sparkle. This is super beautiful glamour sparkle, honestly. Amazing. I have a few colors in my collection already. I've got a few missing, but I'll get there. I'll have them all, I'm saying.
We have a really sweet message from Monica. She's saying, just beautiful, loving the process and amazing end result. And those layers, just majestic. Must have sparkles for the final touches. Thank you. Learned a lot tonight. Fantastic inspiration.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm super delighted. It was inspiring. You've learned some tips and you have some ideas what you can do. And yes, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. That's for sure. For complimenting this time. Okay, there we go. So
look at that sparkle.
I'm gonna just top off the excess. What needs to stick will stick with gloss gel. There we go. Take a look at that.
Oh, amazing.
Take a look at that. I love this gloss sparkle. Oh, super beautiful. Okay, so this is it, my beautiful friends. This is all from me for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I did not bore you today.
Great. Would you like to join me on the main camera so we can take a look at your project one last time and say goodbye to our friends?
Absolutely. Let me just work on my camera.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Okay, here we are.
We have a lot of beautiful comments like Susan that is saying, thank you so much, Anna, for your project. Tonight you have given every one of us plenty to take away. Tonight, such a stunning card. Also, thank you, Lucrezia. The end is a big, big wow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was super pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, Lucrezia and Julia, for invitation. Большое спасибо, девушки. Очень хорошо.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо. It was really amazing today. Thank you so much. I hope to have you again, like in the near future.
Near future, top secret. Not telling anymore, but top secret. Keep looking, keep checking the Stamperia page. Something's coming on. Keep checking.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
And you will be able to see me soon enough.
Yeah.
No more.
No more. Okay.
No more. Thank you so much, everyone. Dziękuję wszystkim za obecność, za miłe komentarze. Dziękuję, kochani, że byliście tutaj ze mną, że mam nadzieję, że spędziliście miło czas i że zainspirowaliście się moją twórczością i że czegoście się też oczywiście nauczyli. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye bye.
I hope to see you all soon. Bye bye.